You're live. I didn't even guess it was seriously sorry. Seriously sorry. So, right now I'm like in the present position of a reading. I just wanted to share. I think the AC's on. He's very good. Turn it off. No, I'm lost. Okay, Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles shows a man sitting on a stool beyond the boundaries of his hometown. His arms are wrapped tightly around a coin, as if he fears he may lose it, and he balances another pentacle on his head, impeding his connection with the spirit. Two are more securely underneath his feet. He clearly doesn't want anyone to take his coin. He has no one to speak to, even the friends and family member in the community. The man finds himself stuck in one place with a singular fixation, and that's wealth. Oh, the Four of Pentacles asks you to examine relationships with money. You're accumulating wealth and investing your money wisely while still enjoying day to day life. Or are you desperately clinging to every coin, afraid to spend your money that you do not have enough, that you might lose it? Its most positive state, it suggests that you've created wealth by abundance and maintaining a steady focus on your goals and acting conservatively. You're attentive to long term goals uh, and financial security. Mm. Oh, you may consider a savings plan, a family budget, or a retirement plan, and safe investment so you can protect your what you accumulate over time and steady increase your worth. However, the Four of Pentacles typically uh, accompanies a scarcity mindset with money and material possessions. Instead of spending your cash and enjoying a comfortable lifestyle, you're choosing to stockpile your finances for fear you might lose it or someone might take it. Your budget may be so conservative that it cuts out many of life's pleasures, including travel, social occasion, gifts, and activities. For what? Money works best when it can flow in exchanges, not when it's being stashed away. Deep down, you may realize that you're foregoing happiness and fulfillment just because you do not want to spend any money. And if this resonates, find a healthy balance between spending and saving, and you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. So save up for the future. It suggests that you're placing much value on material possessions. You're attached to your material things and allowing possessions to become your life. Your ass says self worth based on how much you earn, the car you drive, and how expensive your home is, and where you take your holidays. But they catch 22 because your standard living increases too, and you need to work hard to get income to sustain that kind of lifestyle, living with little time to enjoy your wealth. The broader lessons with the Four of Pentacles is to honor and respect money, but don't become so attached to it that you lose sight of family, friends, and happiness and love. If you're struggling with finances, it comes as wise advice to manage your money and resources more carefully so you do not live beyond your means and make sure you do not spend more than you have and your savings. Your financial goals beyond money and wealth, when you're seeking more control in your life, um, it means at work you're micromanaging and not letting others around in your area, and even possessive, ensuring that no one else threatens what you build. On a personal level, you have a flexible attitude, but you may feel more inclined to hoard your possessions. After all, you already established a way of living that works for you. So change feels like a threat to your clarity and security. Any suggestion of doing things differently is going to be met with resistance. Playing it safe may be the best way to go rather than any risk at this point. Oh. Mm. No, it's not reversed. It is reversed, actually. Why did I just read the whole fucking up? You want to read it, baby? Oh, God. Okay, so here it is. It appears when you're reevaluating what's important when it comes to money and wealth, and you've placed too much value on material possessions. Now you've come to the realization that money and things won't make you happy. But as a result, you may be losing your grip on what's everything around you. You might be compelled to declutter your home. Excuse me. If money is no longer your priority, you're defining a relationship with material possessions and money. Excuse me. Money is slipping through your fingers, and your spending habits are exceeding your saving habits. You may be spending unconsciously, hoping it will bring happiness, but it does bring you more stress and anxiety as you bank balance declines. At times, it suggests that your love for money has turned to greed. You want more, 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 but what does it cost? And earn money, you might be working longer hours, but neglecting loved ones. Or if you have your own business, you might be pushing harder to generate more profit at the expense of customers. Look at the overall questions versus benefits. Uh, it can appear in your reading when you're in self-protection mode. You have a strong desire for security and certainly doing everything in your power to create a stable environment. Even when your outer world seems chaotic and constant state of change, you can create more certainty for yourself by controlling your inner environment. And you might find yourself tidying around the house to be calming and relaxing in these circumstances. Yeah, I give up on being tidy. Okay, so let's go back to the star card where I fell asleep earlier. So we're going backwards. That was the present. We're going to go back to the past a little bit. Actually, that's not the past. I don't know where this star card was. Woke up and the cards are in a completely different place. But I'm reading what. You know that you're connected to the divine. You hold a sense of new appreciation for a core being. The star brings renewed hope, and you're truly blessed. And you're entering a peaceful, loving phase in your life. The more depth and understanding you have around you. This is a time of significant personal growth and development, and now you're ready to receive blessings. The star, anything is possible, and magic is flowing around your heart, and it hopes. Oh, and your soul is being uplifted to the highest, and you realize your dreams can come true, and you allow yourself to dream. They are right here waiting for you. You may also want to find or rediscover a sense of meaning and inspiration. You're making some significant changes, transforming from old you to new you. And in doing so, you're bringing out a fresh new perspective. And you're choosing the highest version of yourself, which is a profound spiritual journey that will bring a greater meaning. That's over here. Oh. Um, oh. Strip back any limiting beliefs um, or deceptions and live in your authentic nature. Be open to ideas and listen to the still voice within. The star suggests in spirit. You want to give, and your heart is open, and now you want to give blessings. I don't know yet. I tried. So the future has like 3 cards in it. So the King of Cups in the future. The King of Cups in the future. All meanings explained here. Mm-mm. How you ever being depressed? The King of Cups is the 14th cup. The King of Cups is the 14th card in the Cup of Suits. Initially a king, you'd think the cup is mainly a masculine, but overall, the cups deal with emotions as quite balanced. This king sits in a throne surrounded by water, holding a cup in his hand. Mm, uh, oh, okay. You should actively look to study with general issues. Look for someone older than you if you're in a rut. In the long term, the King of Cups also means a honest life. The King of Cups regarding your work and education, it has a somewhat similar meaning to the Queen of Cups. You might find that you need to impress a male boss, supervisor, or teacher, and it isn't about showing yourself up, but just making them happy to take care of yourself in regards to education. If you don't understand something, it is helpful to ask your teacher about it after class to set things straight, and don't leave classes unsure of what to do. In romance, it's a good sign. If you're looking for someone new, expect to meet a very mature, intelligent, perspective partner. You'll look up to them in many ways, and it will be very decisive. If you're in a relationship, the cards representing you making good decisions. Don't start putting off making a choice. Regarding your friends, it means you'll make a new friend soon if you've recently moved. You can expect to make friends with the leader. It can also mean that you might be on a larger role in your friends. Making agreeable choices does affect everyone, so be prepared to give out advice if they ask for it. And then always been cool, calm, and collected. It's not a time to gossip, so help your friends out if they seek advice. The, in regard to your finances, it means you need to sit down and sort out your money. Since the key is decision, you might need to cut the luxuries to get by. To be blunt, you have any costly addictions, look into cutting them. You need to act like the best version of yourself that you can, especially when it comes to money. Um, it's a good sign. Don't ignore what your body's telling you. If you've been putting off going to the doctor, now's the time to go. And you might also have an unbalanced diet. Is there anything you desire? Make your life balanced. Consider joining the gym. It's a balanced and compassionate card. Take some time to think about how balanced and unbalanced your life is. If you have too much, can you give some away? Do you need an extra? You should be in heading towards relatively calm periods in your life. When you're content, it can be good to practice helping others. Okay. There's the king. Let me show you what he looks like. I forgot to show you the other card. I like these cards. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring them down now. So like they're just kind of there's three cards in the future position. So uh, this is the 10 of Shadows, the 10 of Cups. Yeah. The 10 of Cups in the future. Bam. The 10 of she didn't get that. The 10 of Cups in the future position. Mm, mm, mm. The 10 of Cups. The final numbered card in the Cups suit is the 10. And it's one of the most uplifting cards you can receive. Good, because I need my spirits uplifted right now. If it represents total emotional fulfillment in your professional endeavors, but with all of the matters in your life. First and foremost, your spouse and extended family. The elements is water, planet is Mars, astrology is Pisces, and the key dates are March 11th and March 20th. Oh, wow. Ten of Cups shows a family man, his wife, and their two children. They're dancing underneath the rainbow of 10 Cups, and the rainbow being symbolic of peace and good fortune and joyous children and playful activity. Okay. There's a river beside them, and it's a metaphor for an infinite flow of love. Yet the deep green of the trees that symbolizes fertility. Both parents are depicted with their arms toward the sky, expressing gratitude for their ideal family and charms. Unlike other cards in the cup suit, the happiness represented in the Ten of Cups is less on an individual level and more on a common nature. Um, Okay. Ideally, it's this in itself threatens inner harmony, and it's an intense desire. Is it? Hold on, did I? Oh, the Ten of Cups speaks of someone who's profoundly spiritual and good natured. However, it can be a perfectionist, and it points out um, when it becomes problematic for others around them. Hardworking, likable, and people represented by the Ten of Cups tend to be very successful, and they're constantly striving to keep it that way. They got out of their way. The mindset can see 10 cups. This mindset can see 10 cups, people living imposed and somewhat sheltered lives. Oh my God. Ironically, this in itself threatens inner harmony, and it is intense desire to avoid conflict. And it may compromise positions in best interest rather than fight something out. This is ultimately leads to frustration and hostility that has nowhere to go but inward, which of course is an inner balance that defines them. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. The Ten of Cups is about emotion, happiness, and being positive. Speaks of joyous family lives and a healthy alignment with your true nature. Happiness and positivity you possess isn't restricted to you alone, however. It extends to everyone that you strongly feel about. Old friends, parents, siblings, offspring. Your personal spirit fulfillment is contagious. It is contagious. If you've lacked stimulation lately, you just feel stifled, rest assured you'll be returning to happiness shortly. When the Ten of Cups appears in a spread, it typically indicates engaging in fun, creative activities. Uh, in short, this card is representative of perfection and high achievement. Everything that you've been working for is about to be realized and well rewarded, lending to overall feelings of contentment. It's a good omen for people who are healthy in relationships. Portending a romance will continue indefinitely. While you may not have realized it yet, you will soon come to recognize that a current partner is in your life is the true love of your life and is your soulmate. You should have concerns about this relationship in general, but stop worrying about it. Someone loves you intensely and will not be separating from you anytime in the future. Huh. Let me read that again. Should you have any concerns about a specific relationship in general, stop worrying. Your partner loves you every bit as intensely as you love them and will not be separating from you now or anytime in the future. Um, while you are anything but lazy, it's important to continue working and not succumb to present temptation of resting. If you do, chances you will fall asleep largely. Blah, blah, blah. Ten of Cups is encouraging you to find. Uh, if you've been struggling financially, whatever. Don't take this to mean you're about to win the lottery, but you will be comfortable financially. Is it reverse stone? I don't think so. We're just gonna X out. Okay, so I've been wanting to read this one all day since I've seen the card. It was getting me to give you mushrooms, girl. Like, what do you think this card means? It is the Five of Pentacles in the rain. Five of Pentacles in the future. That pharmaceutical. What the fuck? Huh. Five of Pentacles in the future. But, hmm. um, when you're lost, the Five of Pentacles roots you. It grounds you in your community, and it is a warning. Just like the Five of any other suit, it symbolizes adversity, and it shows two individuals. Actually, my card shows one. Oh, oh. Two people walking outside in the snow. They're not only cold, but they're sick, poor, tired, and hungry. And it looks like they're lacking basic necessities. And a lot of people can relate to this in more ways than one. Oh, so that's in my future. Okay.